Hey everyone, I'm just going to show you guys a quick tutorial on how to clean oil painting brushes, because believe it or not, whenever you're trying to figure out how to clean all of this stuff, there's not that many tutorials out there showing you exactly what to do. So I have this brush here. It's got quite a bit of oil paint on it. So the first thing I do is I take a shop towel. Again, I get these from Lowe's because I let this dry and I can reuse this towel over and over again. And I'm just gonna wipe out all the paint. I'm pretty harsh whenever I wipe it out. So you can kind of do whatever you feel. I wipe it out until there's virtually hardly any paint kind of coming off of it. Okay, so now I've wiped out all the paint. I have my brush cleaning tank here, and it is filled with Gamsol, which is an odorless mineral spirit. This one's empty. I just poured the last of it in here. This is what I use. I pour this in my brush cleaning tank, and the brush cleaning tank has this little coil in it, and that's because whenever you take your brush and you kind of swirl it around, you're making sure that this coil is acting as an agent that's separating these bristles so that you can really get a good clean out of these bristles. And you'll know it's clean whenever you scrub the heck out of it, and then dab it off. And then I use like a clean side of my shop towel, and no paint is coming off here. So if it still had paint in these bristles, then it would certainly come off. And lighter brushes actually stain, so there's some stain from that paint in here, but that's fine, it's not actually coming off. So I know that this brush is clean. And that's it. So then you're gonna use any sort of vessel to stand up your brush. You want it to be able to stand upright whenever you are letting it dry, because this Gamsol is gonna stay on here. I use gloves whenever I wash my brushes. I also use gloves for painting. Some people don't, it's totally up to you. Just be sure that you put the lid back on your container. Make sure this lid is back on there, because if you leave this open next to you, especially while you're painting or working or anything, you will get a headache if you allow the fumes to kind of seep up without the lid on there. So just make sure to close everything tightly and you're good to go. And that is exactly how you clean brushes. Now, if you used a ton of brushes like I always do, this process will take you probably about 15-20 minutes to clean up, which is a headache, but it's worth it for the art that we get to make through oil paint. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions.